guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is day one of 2021. So it is still freezing. The decoration actually from Christmas are still up. I believe they haven't obviously put them down due to the pandemic. However, 2021, here we come. So we've talked yesterday about making that change. So have you thought about it? What have you been up to? What are your ideas? Are you digging? Are you thinking about your new project or new plan? So this time you're just going to have to make your plan or your ideas or your project really, really bold. So make sure it's not just a very tiny little project that you're thinking. Think about how bold is this going to be. Think about how big you're going to make this project or this dream or this things you're actually working on. So remember, when you think about your bold idea, make sure you're not just passionate about that idea. Make sure you are obsessed about it. You constantly talk about it. You breathe about it. You go to bed actually thinking about it. You wake up in the morning thinking about it. You're actually excited to even wake up. Nothing actually can stop you. So think about how bold you can make it, because the bigger it is, the easier it's going to be. And I know this sounds a little bit challenging, because the bigger your idea is, the bigger problem you are solving. You may even have investors actually being interested in your own idea, in your own business idea, because they may want to be part of your own project. They may want to be solving actually the same problem. They may want to leave a legacy, like Naveem says. So think about your biggest dream, your boldest idea, and this is how you're going to go forward and think about how can I now put it together. But first and foremost, remember, you are making the change. 2021, this is what you want to do. You might think this is a crazy idea that I'm having, but it might not be a crazy idea, because so many great and bigger businesses which are actually extremely successful right now, at the beginning nobody believed in them, like Jack Ma. No one believed in the Alibaba.com e-commerce service. Everybody thought he was crazy, but now he's probably worth billions and billions of pounds. So remember, this is your time. It is 2021, and don't let anything stop you from achieving the biggest goals you ever had. So you think about the greatest idea you ever had, and you never had the opportunity to achieve it. So it is your time now. Don't let anything hold you back. You don't have to let finances, resources, and thinking I don't have them right now. Don't you worry about that. What you need to think about predominantly is to think about the boldest idea you ever had. This is what you're doing just right now. Yesterday, this was the last day of 2020, and all you did is think about the change, that you want to make the change for yourself, for a better life. You said no probably to the average life. You said no to the above average life. You said no to the good life. Now you probably want the greatest life. You go for it. And so you've made a decision about making the change. Now think about how big do you want that change? How really crazy your greatest idea it is. Just write it down again. I cannot stress enough about how to write it down, and for you to hold it on your mind and start working toward it. Remember, like I mentioned, about the 1% rule, when you do one step at a time every single day. Yesterday you thought about making that change. Today you're thinking about the greatest and the biggest idea that you probably never had the strength probably to talk about it, to write it down, but now it's your time. So are you ready?